everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Melissa with Enchanted Emerald, bringing you a reading for Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. Out of the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we have the King of Pentacles showing up for us. So this is not your typical day. This is not your typical everyday. I think you could be used to having a very mundane day. Everything just goes smoothly. It's rather uneventful. You've got your nose to the grindstone and you've been very focused. You're no stranger to hard work. In fact, historically speaking, I think you'd probably laugh in the face of adversity, as this only kind of propels you to work harder to reach your goals. But I think you're phasing out of this era in your life. It could be a little bit difficult right now because I feel as though you're juggling a lot, like you have a lot of pots on the stove, but ultimately you have a decision to make, and I feel as though you're not going to let anybody take advantage of you as you move into a new era. You're transitioning now, okay? So it's time for you to kind of sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. I think you're living like a king or a queen, and you're not afraid to indulge in things. In fact, I think you're really going to rather enjoy this era as it comes in for you. And I'm very drawn to the red roses on the crown here, if you can see that. And I think it's a time for you to start to shift your focus now to kind of focus on your passions. So you've had that drive, it's propelled you, but now what about your passions? What makes you happy? What makes you you? And I think you've done what you had to do, and now it's time to focus on what you want to do. And so I think you wear it well. I think you wear this king energy or queen energy very well. And perhaps you're very into fashion. Perhaps that's a passion of yours and you'd like to design something. If you're not designing clothing, perhaps you want to design some piece of furniture or something like that. I feel like it's time for you to really get creative when it comes to working with your own environment or your own space, whether that's a new color palette, a full remodel, or you're just doing some different interior decorating. I think that you've gotten to this point where you're like living lavish, and so why shouldn't your environment, of course, then reflect that? So you're full of energy and excitement about those things, and you're going to go ahead and work with modernizing your space and really adorning it into the likes of your style. And so as this ushers through, just be mindful that anything in moderation. Of course, I think any projects that you start to take on could easily run out of steam. So you want to make sure that you're focusing on one thing at a time, okay? And just take your time with all that you do. And you may also feel inspired at the end of this to help others to achieve the same success that you also have achieved. So whether that's investing in an endeavor or working with someone that you believe in, I think that you're going to lend a helping hand to somebody else. So I hope that this is resonating for you. It's a beautiful read here for us. And as always, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.